Hello guys, welcome back to our channel Live Reviewed. So today I am back with a comparison video. So we'll do the comparison between the Amazfit BIP and the Amazfit BIP 3. So the Amazfit BIP is quite old now. This is 2 years old now. And the Amazfit BIP 3 has been recently launched. So I got both of these and I want to just compare how the BIP 3 is better than the BIP or is it? So let me tell you about the watch a little bit first. So the Amazfit BIP currently you will on considering all discounts and all those things will cost you for around 2500, and the BIP 3 will cost you again after all the discounts it will cost you 2800. So not a lot of difference between these two, and considering that this seems to be a very good value for money option, because considering this is just 300 more than that. But let me just tell you about both of this and then you can decide which one you can buy. And so the BIP Amazfit BIP is a little bit smaller than the Amazfit BIP 3. So this actually has a 1.63 inch LED display, and this one has 1.29 inch display. So the display, definitely this is bigger, but this one, the Amazfit BIP, has more screen resolution. This one has a screen resolution of 320 into 302, whereas this one has a screen resolution of 280 into 240. As a result, you can see you can totally see, you can see the individual dots in the new one. So this is something I was really surprised when I bought this. I was expecting this one to be a improvement in all ways from this, but if you consider the screen, I would prefer the Amazfit BIP. The screen of this is very sharp. The screen of this is because the PPI of this is more than that. The resolution of this is more. So I would actually prefer the older model than the new one. But of course, the newer model has a bigger screen and this has a bigger battery. So this has 280 mAh battery and the old one had 200 and I think 220 mAh battery. So this one will actually give you around 14 days of time on complete charge, and this will give you around 9 days of charge on a single charge. Coming back to the back side, you can see the sensors. They have changed the location or the arrangement of the sensors. So this is like side by side grid structure, and this one is more linear, and both has the same sensors, almost the same. They have the red sensor, they have the blue sensor for your heart rate, and the red sensor for SpO2. These are very very similar, not very much. So these are the charging pins. The charging pin actually looks a little bit better in this one. This has this type of ridge, and this looks actually really really nice. The charger of this actually fits for both of this. So the same charger, this also charges this. So if you have the older one, you can use the same charger to charge all of your devices. This actually also is compatible with your Amazfit GTS4 Mini. So it is really nice. With a single charger, you can charge a lot of their devices. So this is really good to know. Coming to the build quality, both of the build quality, they are made of plastic, and not that much quality difference. I would say both are the same. But if you see the screen, the Amazfit BIP, the screen is a bit rounded off, but the Amazfit BIP 3, this is like mostly it's flat, you can see it, but it tapers off at the edge. So they have a curve here, but the top is flat. But this one is actually, it has a curve all throughout. It's not flat on the top, as you can see. This actually reminds me more of a traditional watch. You remember some of the watches have the curved screen for that. So this is really nice. So both of these scratches really, they don't have Gorilla Glass or anything like that. Both of these will scratch on regular use. So that is why. So if now coming to the features of this, both of these have exactly the same feature set. I was expecting something new in this one, the Amazfit BIP 3, but this is mostly the same. I think even the sports mode, I was earlier thinking that this one has more sports mode than this one, but the old one has 60 plus sport modes, and the new one also has 60 sport modes. So exactly the same set of qualities, nothing different, nothing new in this one. The sensor quality has improved a little bit, but it's mostly exactly the same features which you will get in the new one. And as I just said, the screen quality is actually better in the old one, and this actually costs a little bit less. So yeah, if you ask me which one do I prefer, I would still go for the old one, because screen is a big thing. This is the primary thing that you'll be looking at all throughout the day. So this actually looks good. This actually is very crisp. But another thing which is better in this one is the watch faces. The new one has a lot of options. The old one has, of course, this has a lot of watch faces, but compared to that, the Amazfit BIP 3 has a lot of watch faces, and the watch face actually has a lot of complications. And just for an example, you see these are the same watch faces here, both of these, but you can see the because of the bigger screen they can accommodate this heart rate at the bottom, and they have a better UI, so it just says on words, but this actually has a little bit of diagram here. So this is the step, this is the calorie. So exact same watch faces, but due to the bigger watch face they have space to add more things, and this is same for all the watch faces that is being used in the new one. But another thing which is better in the old one is the old one actually has more inbuilt watch faces stored in the phone. So you can see this just have 1 and 2, but the old one has, see, 1, 2, 3 and 4, so 4 watch faces. This one, these two are customizable, you can load it from your app, and these are always there, you cannot delete them, but you can actually customize this. You can click on this edit button and change all the complications according to yourself. But the new one that does not have this, you can store just one from the app and just one from which is already in the preloaded in the watch. But again, if you try to customize there's nothing much to customize, just you can customize this. And compared to that, this one is the one that is there, you can customize everything. Actually, this is actually inspired from the Apple watches, so I really like this one. So again, in that case, the older one wins, but considering that this has a lot many options of the watch faces, it balances it out. And the weight is, this one is a little bit more, this is I think 280 grams, and this one is 10 grams less, so something like that. And both are really comfortable. Both have 20 watch straps, so the straps are interchangeable, you can use any of those following. So I will do the full review of the BIP 3 very soon, so stay tuned for that. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section, I'll answer each and every one of you. And I hope this video will help you deciding which one to buy, the older one or the new one. So I will see you in the next one. Till then, stay safe and check out one of our latest videos. Yeah, goodbye.